Alright, so we're back, Realms of Pixel, and I should be hitting level 200, and then see where we go from there. Go over my teams, go over what's going on in the game, and whatnot. As you can see, 199. Let's hit this and see where we get. Made level 200, wow. 100 gems to hit level 200 as a reward. Not that exciting. I was hoping it would be a little bit better than that. But I did hit level 200. And in the notes or in the updates, the level 200 is not the last level. So it's now been expanded to level 300. And with turning level 200, the map changes. You'll see that we have next chapters available. If I go to the actual map up here, you'll see that I'm at the Moonlit Lake, Alps and stuff, but you do start in this world map, you start down in the lower section here, then go up, and you're just going through the whole world. So now that I'm level 200, that was the cap level, but now they've raised it to level 300. So I'm trying to get from the Alps to this fiery death top, whatever you want to call it, and then into the central lands and castle. Sure. I'm going to pick my number. Lucky number 18. Yep, Nixra is still going around, the Supreme Hero. We've got Beta, which nobody really goes after anymore. A little bit of an old character. Maybe retro, maybe somebody just wants to collect them. I'm not going to get them for my team. I don't see the point. And on Phoenix, or Nixra.
Everything's gone to ash.
Let's fast forward this.
You're still by my side.
Maybe not. As you can see, I already have her fully decked out on my team. Alright. Time shop. Don't need anything right now. I've got a bunch of those. Don't need her. But I do just the freebies for her so I can get some rewards and hopefully not getting one of her. As you can tell, I'm not really going for next round this round, but I am trying to win some stuff and hopefully not, like I said, not get copies of her or anything, other rewards like all purple. I'm actually happy to get all purple for once. Let's see. The Dragonstone Isle Summer Party is up, and this is just the summer events. Their standard kind of mini games in the game. Come on, get off this thing. So 11 days left. Basic puzzles and stuff that we've all seen before. Different skin. Nothing too crazy about this. Nothing's really changed. This one looks like it could be an overhaul is probably required on this guy. All I want is gems and these guys. What else do I do? Your standard puzzles. Try and fill in the puzzle by the end of the event, 11 days, and you win a prize. And fortune draws, let's see. See if I can get some more of these things. I'm not terribly too far on the list, but hey, whatever. That's all I got. That is the Dragonstone Isle Summer Party. Limited time shop. I'm constantly getting these. So at level 200, you're really trying to focus on the scrolls, Stellar Tide scrolls, to level up your artifacts or your moonstones on your character. And I'll go over the building your characters now that I'm at 200. Although they've raised the cap level to 300 now, so game's not over. I've got another 100 levels to go, and I bet you when I get there they'll raise the cap to 400. But right now the cap is 300 and I hit 200, and not too happy with the actual reward you get that you have to pay for when you hit level 200. And if I go to the bonuses and go down to invitation code, what's that? Oh yeah, all good, nothing there. Let me see, was it even here? Level bundle. Was that it? Nope. I'll find it eventually. Must be an adventure shop. Yeah, here it is. Your level bundle. So when you hit level 200, it costs 10,888 gems to get stuff that I do not need. I'm level 200. I don't need these. I don't need the Sigma Stones. I don't need experience. What I need is those scrolls. I need more of the stuff that actually move my level, my high level characters forward. This isn't going to help. And they didn't increase this to 300. They just left it at 200. Kind of lazy, but whatever. What I'll do is go over character builds. Actually, what I should go over is... now that I'm at level 200, what do I not have to do anymore? Yeah, I'll come back and do the character updates and whatnot and where I'm at. But at level 200, if I go to the Star Isles, especially in the arena, I'm probably the top person on my server. Actually, no, I know I'm the top person on my server. I'm usually playing first here. Sometimes Chaos takes the spot and we kind of trade it back and forth. Doesn't really matter to me. He's in my guild as well, so I don't mind that we swap, first and second. All good. I'm also in the goddess statue. Obviously, I've hit the first place here on my server as well. Don't really do much with that. In the folding labyrinth, the armament train is done. There's nothing else. I think I placed 9. Oh wow, the 17th person that finished it, I guess. That seems awfully weird. I think I was in the higher up before, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm done with the armament train unless they increase the levels. The folding labyrinth, I did finish at level 2000. That was the previous cap, and now they pushed the cap to 3000, and I'm pushing my way to finish the labyrinth once more. Just gonna let that go. And then in the Sky Throne, yeah, constantly doing Sky Throne. This is, as it refreshes, I'm always doing the Sky Throne. That's one of the daily things I constantly do. And this, you win a reward at the end that, you know, for 7 days you get, your character gets like 3, 4, or 5% extra attack, healing, strength, HP, whatever, and it helps with overcoming PvE events and more PvP. But I like to fast forward them because I've seen these 100 times. And there we go, gold 3. Usually I hit the top 3 ranks when I go and do this. I do 6 daily. Just burn through 6 and then rinse and repeat daily. I did pretty good on that one. One for prosperity. Yeah, I can't beat Trump. Jeff I can. Trump I cannot. I'll leave that alone. One. Get some rewards going. Got all my 6. And that's it for there. This is my match course ranking. Where am I falling in the next? In the next Sky Battle, I am in this round. I think I'll take this round. And then, well, there's a lot more powerful people than me, but it's fun to at least stay in the top 6. What else is going on? Mystery Maze has been complete for ages. It stopped at chapter 11. I finished this, like, I think when I was on level 100, 120 or 30 or so. But the Mystery Maze, that was one of the most fun mini games in the game, and I hope more of the Mystery Maze comes up. That was actually a lot of fun. Endless Journey. This is a constant thing to do. I've actually scripted it in the helper, so I'm saving me some time. Wonderland just comes up once in a while. It's automated and you just claim your stuff. I usually get first, and then the rest of the people who are maybe a slightly higher level than me usually take it. Well, take first few spots anyways. And then this, I finished the group or the team mode. So team mode I never have to do again unless they increase the levels. The solo mode, which I'm still working my way up, that's a little more challenging than the team mode. I'll let that one run. Golden Gate, you're just doing this to get... Oh, I don't think I ran through my helper script. If you haven't used a helper script, highly advise using it. Oh, I have to wait. It's not ready yet. But it saves me a ton of time and just automates a lot of the manual effort, so I don't need to do it anymore. But what I'll do is go over my characters at some point on just how to build the characters properly. But again, when you hit level 200, what's more important to get for end game is the scrolls to level your Fierce Fire or these star marks, and you want to get them all fully leveled up. So if I go to refine this guy, you actually need, what is it? 90 scrolls, and it takes quite a while to get there. So that's, one thing that you want to need. Plus, when you're at level capped out, you want to get your artifacts leveled up. So you want to enhance them and you want to upgrade them, but you need a ton of these. So why don't they give us a bunch of this when we level up to 200, when you pay that 10,000 gems for a reward for hitting level 200, make it more meaningful, because the stuff there that they've given us is useless. What else is important? Armor stuff. They could have bundled some armor stuff here to help get our armor leveled up. I did pretty good with her set to 350, but I really want trying to hit that 400 or 425 or whatever the cap is on the armor. If I enhance it, So 1 more star, so 400 is the top. So you get 1 more star, then you'll get 50 more levels to bring this to armor to max armor level, but you need 250 puzzle pieces. Give me some of that, right? Breakthrough materials, you end up just getting a ton, so there's no point in getting any of that. I don't think I have what it needs. Yeah, I gotta get 5 stars. Anyways, this is my team, but I'll get into each and every character as we go, and just talk about how you build characters properly, and also you should look at your opponents in the game, and the top few opponents, just to see how they've configured their star marks, their artifacts, their armor, their abilities, and you know, copy is flattery, right? And then tweak it the way you fine tune it, or tweak it the way you really want it to go. But right now, have fun and keep on playing. All right, let's try and get back to the beginning here, and let's see if I can get the next chapter here. Oh, max chapter reached. Wow, so that's it. I'm stuck at Moonlight Lake for now until they update that. This is it. I'm stuck at the Alps in Moonlight Lake. That is it. So again, at level 200, I've maxed the chapters out. Hopefully they add more chapters. That's one more thing off the list for things to do, but that's okay. I rather concentrate on the PvP aspect and growing the guild, as well as some more mini games and stuff that they're doing. I think they'll bring more back to the game. Really hope so. Anyways, also, yeah. So now that I'm level 200, I really much I collect the gems and things that I need to move my characters forward. So I don't need any more of these tickets. I have hundreds of them. I'm never going to use them anymore, at least not until they make changes in the game. And again, these things here, I'm not going to use these. I don't need them. They're for more when you're starting out in the game and stuff, and you want to build your roster of characters. That's when you need that stuff. So again, they need to kind of make a few more twists for end game material for people that have, you know, pretty much capped out at level 200. Well, now the cap is 300, but I hope more stuff comes our way. These things I'll collect too for the well wishes and stuff. They're useful. I try and stick to, you know, red, purple, orange type stuff, but these are actually really worthwhile getting at once you cap it in your level 200. Again, don't pass up gems. 60 and up gems, don't pass them up. Grab them and get some of the gems back that you put into this game early on, or that if you spent money to accelerate your team's growth. Time to take some back, I guess. At the, level 200 that, I guess I'm more free to play now. And I am waiting for, say, the next Supreme Hero to come out. I know they said there is one coming. Right now it's Nyxra again, and I'm waiting to see what comes up. Really hoping for a Supreme Hero to either replace, I guess, Moonshade or Zahard, our king. And now Zahard, that'll be a hard one to replace because most people spent a little bit of money to roll for Zahard. I maxed him out. He's a great character. I'd hate to replace him, but I've got a pretty good lineup of characters right now, and I don't know.
Showing the gods' view changed everything. Fate. Just another game now.
I've got his armor to max out. I've got some of his star marks to refine. Still some progress to make on Zahard, and I think I did. Yeah, I've got his awakening all the way up. So he is pretty much leveled and awakened out. Now it's just his gear. Finalize his gear. And then one day, maybe there will be a Supreme Hero to replace him. Maybe not. Alright, so before we get into the character roundup, I did modify my team and my lineup from what I used to have. This is a little bit of a departure. But the reason for that is when you build your teams, you need to go out there and you need to test them. And what I test them on is Sky Throne. So we go to Sky Throne, I'm generally in the top 3 from my server, from my realm. But when you go to leaderboard, you can go pick up somebody who is pretty strong. Hans and I are well matched. You fight them about 5 rounds, and you basically, if you're winning all 5 rounds, you don't need to adjust your team. If you lose 1 or 2 of the 5 rounds, or all of them, you want to go and look at what he has set up, the stones that he has, excuse me, the armor levels, the armors that he's equipped, the artifacts and whatnot. You want to go and review what they have, and of course, with the humanoid mech, you want to check to see what kind of skills are applying to the humanoid mech, as well as what they're using with their characters. And you kind of gauge that against how you set up your characters. It's going to be different for everybody, because if you want to do, say, keep your team alive, you might use more of the drain life, rebound, healing type effects for the stones. Maybe you want to do more damage, so you're going to probably do the clone and the anything that gives you a bonus to damage, or giving you an extra turn to attack the player or whatnot. You're going to do more damage aspects, and if you want to mix that with damage mitigation, you want to throw some dodge in there, because ultimately, if you dodge an attack, there's no effect, nothing happens, and that's probably the best state to be in. I like to use dodge and then rebound and drain life, and I mix those up depending on the characters, but it all depends. So with Hans, I'm probably beating him 100% of the time. I'll probably only go 3 on him. Usually within the first 3, if I lose 1, then I go back. So there you go. I lost 1, right? So that happens. Sometimes someone who is lower combat power than you will beat you, because the way the teams are configured and stuff. Hans is not weak. He's got a strong team. He's got the right characters. He's got a good setup. And there you go. So now we're like 2-2. And I've actually changed up my team, right? So I put Zahard in here, and I put Moonshade in support, and I changed the order of my characters. And I just kind of testing this config, because the last Sky Battle, I didn't do the greatest, and I think some of the characters pulled ahead, and I haven't been modifying or tweaking my characters to their optimum. So now I'm doing that and testing different setups with different characters. Jeff's way ahead of me. 100 million combat power higher than me, but that doesn't matter, again, because how you set up your team, your structure, your formation, your abilities you put on your characters, and the armor and everything that you use. Well, there you go. I lost. This is why testing out in Sky Battle is important, to push your characters forward in PvP and also the guild battles. But there you go, right? 1-1. I expect Jeff and I probably to be trading wins 1-1. I would expect Jeff to be a little bit ahead, but maybe not, because I have built my team pretty strong. There you go. I'm actually at 2-1, right? Yeah, all it takes is a good team build to hit above your weight, and I am. Trump I don't beat. Dinorak, again, he's much higher level than me, or not much higher, I'd say higher combat power than I am, but depending on how you build your team, it makes a big difference. There you go. Anyways, that's how you quickly test your team and pit them against the realm for PvP and guild battles, and then in the arena you can do these battles here, and this is more server. Who's on your server? Are you the best on your server? Are you not the best? Where do you rank? This is probably the first start for characters that are lower level than hitting around the level 200. This is where you can skip the battle, go to your leaderboard, find who's close to you. Right now Chaos is usually second. Chaos and I trade spots once in a while. Duel your local characters on your local server to first see how you place against your local server. And I already know how this goes. On my local server, I probably am the strongest on my local server at this point. Even if other characters have higher combat power, I've just, the way I've situated and built my characters, it's going to be hard to beat on my local server. So now I'm at level 200. I'm kind of past testing my local server, but I do test Sky Battle for the actual overall Realms of Pixel realms, which is multiple servers in your zone to fight. So I'm not going to test on my local servers, but you can see Chaos got first place last time. He did more battles than I did to push ahead and take that spot. And, you know, again, we trade out that spot once in a while. It's all good. So for character building, like I said, I've switched up my characters. I've moved Moonshade to support. But Moonshade's a critical character in my team. She helps burns down the PvP and PvE type stuff. Her poison is just crazy, and I am sad to put her in support, but I want to test with Zahard out front and see how that works out in the next guild versus guild battles on Sunday morning, which I'll have posted at the end of this video, and then also with the 1 vs 1 Sky battles as well on Sunday morning. There's two of those events appear every Sunday and Wednesday, or Wednesday is the Sky battles 1-on-1, but the guild battles are going to be good. And just to show the last, I guess this was Wednesday's guild battle. I'll go there really quick. Wednesday's guild battle, which is actually Lion War. You go in here. Yes, True Display is doing really well. They're generally first place. They're the highest ranked guild in our realm. We are trying to catch up to them and give them some fierce competition. We're not doing too bad. In 3 days will be the new Guild Wars, which will be Sunday. And this is our match course from the Wednesday. And we went against Athena, totaled them. Then in this round, we went against Sol, totaled them. We went against Nova Imperium and beat them. I'll do a recap of that one. This was a good fight. Nova Imperium is getting stronger and stronger. Lots of good players on the Nova Imperium guild, as well as Sol. Those are two fairly decent guilds. Enemy Field is the guild leader over there, and good fight, and pull it out in the end. That put us into the spot to go for first. We did get it second. I'll go and do the recap of this last Wednesday's guild battle with True Display. They're tough, they're strong. We are getting them down to 10 and 8 left in their guild, and now we've made some new guild changes. Some new people have joined us, Black Monarch and Kazuma. Nice to have you guys aboard our journey here, and I hope that makes a good dent in the next guild battle on Sunday. But here you can see we're 14 and 6, 14 and 3, and then we kind of pull a little bit higher ahead. Thanks, Turismo. 10 to 1, and then Zinogre, really good character, really good guild member for True Display. They're winning. They're a good guild. They're strong, but we're coming. No, it's just a quick recap of the past guild war, and back to say character development. I really like Zahard as a character. Again, the star marks are critical to upgrade and get the cap out on their abilities, and it really depends what you want to do with your team. Like I said, I do some rebound, uplifting for damage. This guy's more situated for damage, dealing physical damage and normal attacks. Ultimate, there's a 48% chance to do it once more, another chance to do it and apply effects. Pierce ignores 25% of the target's defense. Again, I've made Zahard more of a damage dealer, and then the armors are at level 300, various stars. I'm trying to get them. I'm going to push these armors to 350 and 400 over the next couple of months, but I'm going to focus on building Zahard a little bit more. My Yelena Stormfire is pretty much where I want her to be right now. Again, the armor needs to go up to 400. The star mark, one more star mark to cap out at, and then of course the artifact. I've been switching up the artifacts and testing them. I want to get this artifact to 3 stars. Most artifacts you want to get to 3 stars before you're moving on to the next artifact to level up. So what I tend to do is level all the artifacts to 3 and then go back and start topping them up from the beginning. So kind of a round robin type thing. I really do need to get this one to the 3rd star. I need 151 more copies to get this level to 3 stars. And I got to focus. I'm probably focusing on another one right now. Let's see, that was Stormfire. Okay, so this is who I just finished off with the star marks, the armor at 350, and 3 dots or 3 stars on the artifact. So right now, I just finished my Nyxra Phoenix to where I want her to be, and now I'm going to move to finishing off Yelena. And for the armor, I tend to pick 2 of each just because I feel getting these bonuses from having 2 pieces of armor in each set, you get a guaranteed bonus, gains 10% crit resistance and 10% max HP in battle. The Divine Heart, if you have 4 pieces of this armor to make the set, it's only a 10% chance to heal by 12% max HP when attacked. I mean, that's pretty powerful, but it's only 10% of the time. I just don't know if that's going to hit very well. So then I choose also the damage dealing armor, where you get gain 10% attack and 10% crit in battle. That's always there, right? Or 10% chance to gain 100% damage for 1 turn on crit. On crit, so that's 10% chance to gain 100% damage for 1 turn on a crit. So, and it doesn't stack. So I feel it's diminished returns if I have all 4 pieces in the set. However, I would have to do some testing and see how often this actually does hit. But right now I get 10% attack, 10% crit in battle, plus I get the 2 10% bonuses to damage mitigation. So I feel that's a better balance. I could be wrong. Astro Boy, he's where I want him to be as well. So 350 across the board for armor. Star marks are maxed out. The moon badges are maxed out too, and again, physical damage and devastation. So doing a little bit more damage and preventing revives and immortals. So I really like Astro Boy as a character. Some people call him annoying. He keeps coming back and attacking, and I have his other outfit as well, the Awaken. Again, max out all the Awakenings when you can, and level them up. And then my humanoid mech. I haven't maxed him out yet, but I've got his armors at 350, his moon badge is capped. Star marks, I'm going to leave his star marks last because he's the humanoid mech, and I feel like my supreme heroes and mythic heroes should get their star marks to 100, capped out before humanoid mech. I think that's how I'm prioritizing it. But however, I do have his artifact at 3. Just to go back to the humanoid mech program, I'm actually getting into the Galaxy Guardian next. I only need, I need quite a few more of the badges to promote him, but you'll see he's going to get more final damage bonuses, little bonuses every level he gets. Now, I'm going to reach Guardian Galaxy probably in the next couple of weeks, and then there's Nebula, Solar Sentinel, Cosmic Rogue, Sky Scourge, Storm Cruiser, Apex Predator, Apocalypse Mech, and the last title for your humanoid mech is Cosmic General. I'll be interested to see what kind of bonuses you get, but they kind of just scale incrementally, so I'm not going to think it's too crazy. But moving ahead, looking forward to getting the Guardian Galaxy title. Tactical, this is where I really need to focus more on these skills for my humanoid mech. I haven't really put a lot of effort into the humanoid mech skills, and I probably should get this as soon as I can. I only need 20 more of these to star it up to 3. I will, over the next month or two, I will put more effort into the humanoid mech. Tactical plan, or skill encoding, I'm completely do this every day. I don't do the privilege anymore, but get your skill encoding done, and it levels up the skills and tactical plan. Genetic lineage, I finished this quite a while ago. I'm at max level. It's finished. I don't need to do this again. I'm just get this up as fast as you can. It gives you a lot of bonuses to your mech. That is the humanoid mech, and looking forward to keep moving them forward. Mobile Fortress, I haven't done a whole lot in Mobile Fortress. I really need to focus on getting my Doom Chariot to 3 stars, which these guys are returning in the runs or reruns, so they're coming up in a couple of days, and I'll try and get my Doom Chariot up to 3 stars and then move to the Shock Mech. I really got to get him to 3 stars too, because I can't level him up anymore until he gets to the 3 stars. I can't modify him or level him up because he's capped max star enhancement, right? I got to do a little bit more work on my mech units. Mobile Castle. I've done a fairly good job with all of these other ones. They're getting close to capping out. Again, these guys are all capped out. I'm just moving ahead and leveling them up, because what you do when you level these guys up and you hit those incremental marks of like 100, 150, 200, 250, you go into the evolve, and this is where you get Essence of Restoration, and that you get points which you spend on the evolution tree here, and again, more stuff for your characters and your team to make you stronger against PvE and PvP. So it's just another, I guess, mini game in the game to level up your Mobile Fortress, because they add a lot of attack, or they add to your teams when you're doing battles. You'll see them up here, right? We have these are the ones that I'm using today, and then your Guardians as well. Put into the Guardians, and I've done a lot on the Guardians. I focused on the Guardians early, and they're doing really well. Vehicles, I need to pick that up a bit, but not too worried about it right now. And I've fused a few, right? You can fuse a few with the higher end ones, so you get more abilities. Where would we leave off? We left off at my buddy here. So now, getting into Pluto, I'm waiting for Astro Boy and Pluto to come back. I did cap out his star marks and everything else, and another artifact I need to get to 3 stars, and armor, of course. I want to get these to 350. So maybe I'll work on Pluto. Well, no, I'm going to work on Yelena first. Pluto will be after Yelena. I've got a ways to go on his awakenings and leveling up. 425 is his cap, so I've got a ways to go on leveling him as well. So building Pluto is a work in progress for me still. He's been a very good, strong character. I fused Zenith with him to get these extra skills and abilities. I can't say enough, if you get a Supreme Hero, you want to fuse a Mythic 350 character with that SP unit to get that full special abilities. And also, the other thing is when you fuse when you fuse the character with your SP, you also get boosts after fusion, and that's going to give you the highest cap for boost. If you use a red, blue, or green character, you're not going to have the highest amount of stats on fusion. So always try and fuse a mythic character with your Supreme Hero. Who's next? We have Noctra. Noctra, another character. I really like her. I fused Christy with her for now. Maybe I'll put Seraphina back in there and pull Christy out and do some testing with Christy and Zahard. But for now, Christy is fused with Noctra. I do have her other outfit, naughty outfit, whatever you want to call it. My awakening again, much... well, actually, I've got her awakening higher than I did Pluto, so I've got one more awakening to get her up to. I've got to level her to 425, 350 is where I'm at today. And equipment-wise, I got her artifact there. I've got pretty much everything else there. Armor to 350, star marks need to go up. So I'm probably going to work on her. So it's going to be Yelena, and then probably Pluto, then Noctra. So I've still got a ways to go and to work out and build my characters. Then we have Moonshade. Moonshade should be completely done. Well, not really. She's got 350s. She's got her badges almost up, but the star mark, I got one more star mark to do on her, and she has the 3 stars here. So because she's in support, I may adjust her armor and her stuff and pass it to someone who has less. Put it to my front line, but I'm going to do some testing first and see. I know if awakenings are fully capped out. I have all her skins. This is my favorite skin of hers, but this one's pretty great too. And that is it. The rest are all just fused to my Supreme Heroes, and I have been bringing Seraphina up in the background. I kind of want to do some testing with her. I have obviously nothing on her, so I've got a ways to go to build her out. I'm going to build her out to cap and then just swap her in and see if she's still worthwhile having on the team, or if she's worthwhile. All right, I think what I'll do is on this next section, go over what's coming up in the next little bit for Realms of Pixel, events coming, the Supreme Heroes that are coming, and finish off with probably the Guild Wars or Battle, which occur tomorrow. I'll have how we have some new members in our guild, and I'll record the guild battles to see how we do against the guilds now with our updates. Before then, though, let's switch over to the updates that are occurring in the game. What we can see coming up, so beta's almost finished its run. Beta's almost done. We're getting into the Steel Torrent event, which is one that I've been waiting for, because as I was going through the vehicles that we have, these are the 2 that I need to upgrade the most out of all the vehicles that I have, especially the crawler. I need to get these up, and it looks like June 14th to June 27th this event will run. Today's June 13th, so it looks like tomorrow, after the Guild Wars and events, the Steel Torrent will commence. So I'm looking to upgrade my vehicles at that point. And lucky for us, or I don't know if you like this event or not, but Jurassic Realm will be back. I thought this was just once a year, but now this is going to be a rerun halfway through the year, June 15th to July 15th. So it's going to run for 30 days, and we're going to have the Jurassic event come in. Now, I have done a post or a video on the past Jurassic Realm this year, earlier in the year. I'd say go take a look at that for the phases, preparation, and all that you need to do. Our guild did pretty good on that Jurassic Realm earlier this year. We did a good run. I think we got first place and second place and third place in a few of the different events. This year, we'll see what we do. We have some new members. Our guild has grown. We've become quite a bit more powerful than where we were. Who knows? Maybe we'll take Jurassic Realm. Maybe we won't. That's the next events coming up in the next few days. Now, beyond these events, we're looking at possibly the rerun of Noctra. So I was thinking of building Pluto first over Noctra, finishing Yelena off, then go to Pluto, then Noctra. But I have a feeling it's going to be Yelena, Noctra, and then Pluto. And I'm hoping Pluto and Astro Boy get a rerun sometime before the end of the year. But lots of exciting times in Realms of Pixel, lots of changes. There's been some additions in the game. We have now a new level cap of 300. They've extended the Folding Labyrinth, as I said in this video, and I'm hoping for more updates with the Realm of Pixels game. It's fun. It's a casual game. Easy in, easy out. Mobile, run it on any device. I just find it still fun, and I'm at level 200. So it's been a grind. Been playing for over a year, probably a year and a half at this point. And yeah, I'm not going to stop. My journey continues with our guild, Red Ribbon Army, and with my character. And I'm going to push it to 300 at the very least. And if they raise the cap again, then I will push it to whatever that level cap is. And at level 300, I'll do a deeper dive like I did here at level 200. And if you have any questions or thoughts or anything about the game or questions you have that haven't gone answered, throw them in the chat channel. Happy to address kind of a Realms of Pixel Q&A video in the future. Back to Realms of Pixel, we have Sky Battles hitting up in 20 hours from now. We have the Dragonstone Isle, 7 days left in this event. Didn't really cover this event that much. It's been a repeat over the years. We've seen this before. You've got your traditional time weave puzzle that you complete. You've got the difference is the maritime hegemony. You basically do trading. You go in here and you basically do selling and trading and barter system, or not barter system. You do selling and trading of goods to get the highest amount of seashells or money at the end of the thing, and you get rankings. Depending on what you get these rewards at the end of this maritime trading challenge. Complete the tasks and stuff, and then you can see the past rankings and our records. But anyways, it's kind of like what do you want to call it? Commerce, trading, maritime kind of event to buy and sell and come out on top. Thrillfest, just whatever. Additional rewards as you participate. You've got, again, the time limited shop, and being at level 200, I'm really just getting the scrolls, the meteorites that upgrade my characters, and I think that's all I get out of these things these days. Level 200, you don't need a whole lot. Probably vehicle gallery, we could still get more of those, the whistles, some of these things, but I'm not going to pay gems for them, right? I'm going to try and just do the free play to get these leveled up. This one's almost at the cap, so I can push it to 4 stars, but I'm not going to purchase any of this stuff with gems. I'm saving the gems for the Supreme units and the vehicles when they come, and they're just around the corner. Chubby's Dragon Loot, again, you just complete stuff, you get the points, you fill up the point meter. When it's at 20,000 points, you just claim the gems. Wish Challenge, much like all the other events, you just pick you pick the rewards you want in the Wish Challenge, and you run through the event and you win those rewards. I wish this was fishing. This is not a fishing challenge. I thought this would be kind of neat, but it's just graphics, nothing to do there. Then the Fortune prize draw, this is where you collect these orbs and you draw to get high on the list. I'm at 23. The rewards at the end of the day are actually pretty decent. Getting some of these would be great. That'd be kind of cool. And I'm not really going for it. I'm in there. I'm in the running, but I'm not like going crazy trying to win the top rewards on that. Party privileges, yeah, I did get the thing so I can get I paid for one of the party privileges so I can get more of the Sea Spirit Pearls, so I can get some of the better rewards. That's about it. I'm not doing anything else. A little bit of explanation on what's going on here. That makes up the Dragonstone Isle Summer Party for the summer event, and that's about it. There's bundles and stuff to buy. As usual, again, standard fare for all the events that we're used to with Realms of Pixel. And that's about it. What else do we have going on in here? The Delivery Dash, everyone's seen this before. It runs all the time. Deep Sea Treasure Hunt, everyone knows what that is. No, I don't need any of this, although I do like to have a lot of these on hand. Again, the beta ends in 8 days. I'm not going for him, obviously. There's no point for me to collect him at this point, although he might fit in your team, and depending on where you are level wise, it might be a good buy to go after beta to move your team ahead. For me, it's not really. Other than that, I'm going to get into the Lion War or Guild Wars, which hits off tomorrow. I'm guessing is 21 hours, so it'll be after the Sky Battle, and where are we? Our match course. This was the last course, which I talked about at the beginning of this video and in past. What we have here is, again, True Display, 9951, their top guild. If I go to our weekly rankings, though, you'll see that Red Ribbon Army has done actually quite well. We have full 24 members, active members playing this game. We've added some good guys, maybe gals, to the ranks, and we welcome more people to join our guild as we get to a level 20 guild. But we are one of the top guilds in our realm, if not the second guild. We're probably the second top guild in this realm, and we're trying to give True Display a good fight for their money, or give them a challenge, and we're getting there bit by bit. Now if I go to last week's rank, you'll see we're pretty much hitting 2. This is where we were last Guild Battle Lion War. We were hitting 8,443 million. Now we've added probably 1,000 million to our team, so we should be at, I think, 9,300 million. So we're getting closer to True Display, and hope to, give them a better fight next round and give them some competition. We'll see. Time will tell. That's where we are with the Guild Wars, Lion Wars, and guilds, and everyone have fun, and we'll see you out there. And we're looking for probably 2 more top players to join the ranks of Red Ribbon Army to once we get to level 20, which is the highest level of the guild. And I actually hope that Realms of Pixels increases the member cap for guilds to 25, maybe 30 members. I'd love to bring more people on and have fun with everybody and excel in the game and move forward. Anyways, that's it from me, and I'll see you in the game.